found out where. Um, so no, we're here doing and building some teams, and just got to a place where we're going to meet a group of people. But you know what? The best time of the day is the coaches' corner, getting to kick off our day with you. So we've got a couple of birthdays. So Jeremy Barney, it's his birthday today. And sometimes he watches the recording. So we want to wish him a happy birthday. And then we have our very own Marla Finn. She is on live and in person. Oh my goodness, Marla, we hope you have a great day and the best birthday ever. Hope you get plenty of spoils going on today. And we're going to sing to you after it's over. So the word for today is anchor. Anchor. And I love this because how many of you at times feel like things are a little chaotic? You know, have you ever felt like you got your desk all cleaned off and all your paper clips organized and all your books, and you just went to the store and you got some new pens and a pad of paper, and you're like, oh my goodness, I got everything in line. You you went shopping, you've got all this nice food that you're gonna eat, you're gonna really, and then like 2 months later, you're like, what in the world happened? My paper clips are now laying in the floor. My pens have exploded, and the food, I don't even know what happened. And before I know it, I'm drinking a Diet Coke. Hopefully not, but you get my point. Things get a little bit chaotic, right? So this word's for all of us that might be in a chaotic moment or going through it. Let me say this: just breathe. And what helps me through moments like this is I think about the most busiest people that I know in the world, and I go, listen, they're way busier than me, and they get it done. Okay. So the word for today is anchor, and the definition of it is an anchor. It's something that holds something firmly in place. Think about that boat, that big, huge vessel that's got an anchor that's sinking into the land in the sea. Like even when it's rough waters and craziness, it keeps that vessel in place, right? That's the definition of anchor. But in life, for us as humans, I believe being anchored means having a firm foundation. You have your roots, you have your principles, you have your guidelines, you have your course that when things start to get crazy, instead of drifting with the current and drifting all over the place, when waters get rough, you go back to that place, right? To your foundation. So here's what it means to me. When you're anchored, you're not at the mercy of every storm, mood, moment. You're rooted to something different, deeper. It's your faith, it's your values, it's your purpose. Like right now, we've been on like different places for a while. Okay. This week we'll get to go home. But when it's kind of chaotic, because travel is chaotic, I go back to, man, but look at all the people we're getting to meet. Look at all the connections we're getting to make. Look at all the people we're learning their kids, we're learning their wife, we're learning about their husband, we're learning about their culture, and that keeps me grounded. That's perfect. That's like, hey, it's going to get crazy, Brent, but think what you're getting to do and think how grateful it is that you're getting. Does that make sense? So for me, the anchor for me is drawing it back to we only have 24 hours in this day. Make the most of the present moment. We only are going to live this life on earth once. We've all got a dash. We know when we were born, right, Marla Finn? But we don't know the expiration. So sometimes things can seem so heavy and so chaotic and so out of control. And we just got to anchor ourselves to the fact of it's okay. We got these 24 hours, go live it to the fullest. We've got this dash. Just enjoy the dash, enjoy the moment. And I'm talking to myself because I can forget that sometimes and get out of control mentally. And so during during chaotic times, and I'm going to turn this to Andrea, I pulled up and I do this a lot. What does successful people in the world, when the world views them as successful, they got a lot going on. What do they focus primarily on? When things are out of control and they need to anchor themselves. Everyone that I looked at this morning said, when things get crazy, I realize that that I can control what I can control. These outside circumstances, I've got to be okay with, right? Being stuck at a traffic light, there's cars in front of me, craziness, and I need to get to an appointment or this or that. Just realizing those are outside circumstances. I'm going to be there when I get there, and I'm going to love on humans when I get there, and we're going to make the most of it, and we're going to enjoy the moment. And that to me is what anchors people. And so, Andrea, I'll turn it to you. This was a great word because it was really late last night or in the early morning hours when we finished, and today's been a little chaotic trying to get to our next location, and this word is super powerful for me. So I hope it laid on ears of someone else on here that needed this word for today.
Don't you think a really brilliant person picked this word today?
Yes, absolutely. Andrea Rosser picked this word today, just so
Andrea
everybody knows.
needed this word today, guys. Andrea needed this word. And all I could picture, Coach, when you were talking is when you were talking about that anchor, and we're picturing this boat or this ship or this yacht, but no matter what, the anchors are still very small in comparison to that huge ship. And I thought, okay, so I might not need everything to be in order. I just need one small anchor. So that's what I looked into this morning because I needed it. So how do we stay solidly anchored even on those days when you feel like you're late and you're car sick and you're running around and you're just doing all the things and you just need to feel a little bit of peace? So first of all, according to the internet, okay, so the first thing that we should do is do our best to start our day with stillness. So just a few deep breaths, a quick prayer, or good job, coach, a prayer, a moment of gratitude, all of that sets the tone for our entire day. So if you're feeling a little frantic and you're running around a little crazy, well, just take a moment to do those little breaths that coach just did. Hold your hands up or don't, it's okay. Say a prayer. Have that moment of, okay, let me think of just 3 things in this moment that I am grateful for, and feel that anchor of peace just kind of wash over you as you ground yourself into that moment. Next is remind yourself of your why. And I had the privilege of being in Utah. I think it was this weekend. I'm really confident of this past weekend with a group of people. And one of the things that we did is we really tapped in and had people write down their why. Why are they doing this business? What are they trying to get? And I know not everybody's part of the team. You should be. Reach out to one of us. But for the people that are, why are they picking up the phone when maybe they don't want to, or running the roads when they just want to hang out with their dog? Whatever it looks like, why are they doing that? Because when we tap into that why, it keeps our purpose front and center, and that helps anchor us. Next, we've got to limit what pulls at our peace. And that's going to be different for different people. Like, you might find a ton of peace by sitting down and turning on the news. Like, that might help you feel grounded. Somebody else, that might be releasing the news, right? And that just pulls away from their peace. I don't know, because we're all such different creatures. But maybe for you, it's social media or drama or overcommitting, whatever that may be. Hi, welcome. We've got some company now. Whatever that looks like, if we say no in those moments that are needed, that can allow us to bring that peace and that anchor back in. Next is to speak truth to yourself. And we're going to close this hopefully with one of these. But use affirmations or scripture to replace the chaos with clarity. Next is to check our circle. So we all know the feeling. You ever get around somebody and you're like, oh, that felt good. Like you can feel their peace, you can feel their energy. I'm going to say Claudia Page, I don't know how to say it, up in Canada, she's one. You get around her, all of a sudden you shine a little brighter. She just has this like calm energy. Anybody that has a chance to hang out with her, go relax with her because she's calm. She's like got this good, clean energy. But check your circle, because we also have the other people, the ones that want to stir the pot, right? The ones that try to create the storm even when things are calm. So just check your circle and see who's in it. And then every single day, maybe 100 times we might have to in that day, come back to your anchor. So maybe that means that you have a little Bible verse that's your screensaver, or you've got something on your mirror, or you have a grounding habit that you just remind yourself throughout the day of what your anchor is. And so I'm going to close with an affirmation here because I liked it and I needed it. So bear with me here, folks. I'm going to read it to you, but it says, I am anchored in peace, guided by purpose, and unshaken by chaos. No matter what comes my way, I remain grounded and strong. So that's my wish for me. That's my wish for each and every one of you. And hopefully you guys got some value from that this morning. And now I'm going to hopefully be able to unmute everybody because we've got to sing to Marla. So I'm going to ask y'all to unmute. All right, guys, let's clear that throat. Brent,
Okay.
you ready?
I'm ready. Marla Finn, you have the best birthday ever. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Dear
Marla.
Happy birthday to you.
Have a great day,
Marla.
Thank you, guys. I'm honored.
Love you guys. Grateful for you.
The Lord bless. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord shine upon you. Be merciful to you and
Love all
grant
you people.
God